What's going on, guys? Hey, let's go ahead and clear that away right quick for you. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this back. What's going on, guys and gals? How are you? Repeat back with you for another Saturday night showdown live with these ARCS Truck Series. And tonight from Michigan International Raceway. Glad to have you all with me. Let's go ahead and cut down this music, get done with it. And how about that? There we go. So, yeah, I hope everybody out there is all right. It's going to be another bad, fast night. Again, from Michigan International Raceway, we're going to have just about, 20 drivers out here. A lot of brand new news coming out. Hopefully, some of y'all know about some of it. Maybe this could be news for others. But, yeah, let's show you a little something, a little bit of a teaser, and then we will come right back for it. Yeah, so there you go. Cape, I definitely see you out there, bud. Hope you're doing well. We got the scoring pylon up on the left-hand side. You see some of the guys starting to come across the start stripe, posting their time. So far, James Kerr with a 39.9. Going to go ahead and throw up the fastest lap with Jeremy Brialt, Brian Rupert, and Joshua Gaiman very, very close in tow. Cape says he should have joined. Well, I'll tell you what, Cape, there's going to be a lot to talk about very, very soon, and I hope you can absolutely get in on it. By the way, love that 30 truck, man. It looked phenomenal with all the people that were, that were able to donate and get their names on there. Saw Atlanta Racing, Jeff No, and so many others. Definitely a very worthwhile cause. Cape, I definitely hope all is well. I know you recently moved from the greater Charlotte, North Carolina area, and now you're a little bit further up north. Let's catch up with old Ryan Pinnell out here in this number 12 ARCS machine. There's going to be a few others also. Tristan Catania, let's see if he's out there. Yeah, he is in this number 48 race ARCS machine, and you should be able to see just a little bit of an outline of that Roku TV emblem on the truck as well. In fact, let's see if we can't zoom in just a little bit on that bad boy and see if we can't maybe let's ride along with the left rear. Or right rear rather. See it, racearcs.com, Smil Racing Designs, Roku TV, and you see that little emblem in the back, the Sim Racing Channel. That's right, the Sim Racing Channel that will go live on Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern, and it will be from a special race from Chicago Raceway out in Joliet, Illinois that, Rick James and I are part of. Cannot wait to show you all that, and then shortly thereafter, I will be live with the very first race for Shake and Bake, their Cup Series at Daytona. Not gonna want to miss it. So yeah, good. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and man, I cannot wait. So Tristan Catania coming across for his second lap. Let's see if it could beat his first one. He was P11. He's gonna jump up to P8. But how about Nicholas Pressey in this number 94? Looks like he is going to be 2 and done with a lap of 39.88 to Joshua Gaiman's 39.89. So just 1/100th better. Let's catch up with Cody Pinnell in his number 99 Super Clips truck. Coming on down to the bottom of the line. Wash back up again, get a great arc here into turns 1 and 2. Looking pretty solid, pretty stable. Let it wash up towards the wall so he doesn't scrub off too much speed. Might have been able to go up just a little bit higher, but that's all right. He's going to come on down into turns 3 and 4. Again, carry a whole lot of speed. paste it down on that yellow line, and then again let it wash up towards that wall. That way you're again not putting too much wheel into it, scrubbing off some speed and scrubbing off some tire, all the way down on the apron across the start stripe, and it looks like he is going to clock in P number 6. All right, how about Nicholas Fisher in this number 89 Trackhouse machine? This is his first lap, so it's his get up to speed lap. Let's see what kind of speed Nick Fisher has in his 89 Silverado. In fact, you know what? Let's go ahead and jump on board with him and see how he tackles this lap. All right, so his first lap was good enough for 7th. Definitely heard the tires scrubbing quite a bit throughout the corners. Definitely didn't seem to really get down as low as he could have. I wonder if that truck was just a little tight. We'll have to see how it handles throughout the night. And how about this number 33, Rogue Energy? Looks like Silverado also for Jacob Field. Right now sitting P16. Jacob Fifield. Excuse me, sitting P16 right now. So far, he's the last one on the board if nobody else qualifies. If Tom Andrews, Tommy Withers, and Alfie Sharon don't qualify, he would be close to tail end Charlie, or the slowest in the field so far that have taken time. Right now, nobody else out on track. Again, still waiting on the 24 of Tom Andrews, 6 of Tommy Withers, and Alfie Sharon Jr., and it looks like Jacob Blankenship also just joined, so he might have enough time to come on up and try to put down a lap. So far, Nicholas Pressey on the pole here at Michigan, where track position is going to mean a ton. Joshua Game in second, Jacob Kerr third, Seth Watson and Joshua Garrison going to round out your top 5. Let's actually go ahead and show you the way that things were shaken out in practice right now. And here you go. So Seth Watson was the fastest, Joshua Game in P2, Patrick Allen, Elric George, and Nicholas Fisher were your top 5. There is your full 18. A couple guys on the bottom, no time, so they had joined practice just a little too late. Okay, again, Alfie Sharon, Tom Andrews, Tommy Withers, and Jacob Blankenship have yet to take time. In the meantime, I'm going to throw you out another little promo video that the one and only KS Gaming 51, or Swats, a guy that's normally by my side here for these ARCS Truck Series races, brought to you by Midwest Barbecue and Chicks and Honey over on Instagram. We'll get some more information for those guys as the night goes on. But so far, since none of those 4 have gone out to take time, let's go ahead and show you this. All right, for some reason that does not seem to want to play, so oh well, next time, no big deal. Let's actually go ahead and try that one more time. No, it doesn't seem to want to play. I don't know. I don't know why. All right, I'll have to redo that at a later time. But yeah, we'll kind of leave that be for now. Okay, so it looks like Jacob Blankenship, he's going to come on out here and take his time. His first lap is going to be good enough for P15 in this waste-equipped Ford F-150. All the way down to the yellow line through turns 1 and 2. Let it wash all the way up to that wall and scrub off as little tire as possible. Come all the way down this backstretch. Again, get a great arc into turns 3 and 4. All the way down or as close to that yellow line as possible, while only letting up off the throttle as little as possible. That way you carry max speed all the way through off the corner and down. For his second lap, it looks like he's going to stay P15. So Jacob Blankenship going to stay P15, take a little bit of a ride in the grass, make things just a little interesting. Maybe try a little bit of a drifting competition for him. There he goes. All right, so that's going to leave just 3 people left. Thomas Andrews, Tommy Withers, and Alfie Sharon. So far, those guys have not shown any interest in qualifying. So we'll take it as it comes. Let me see if I can get that to roll one more time. Nope. Let's see. All right, so it looks like you were able to catch the video of it, but for some reason the audio did not load. I will definitely have to look at that and reload it one more time. But for the most part, you guys kind of get the catch the drift. But yeah, Swats KS Gaming 51 did a great job with that. And again, I apologize that all played without audio. But now you do see the Roku TV logo on the bottom right-hand side. These guys, each Saturday night after tonight, will be live on Roku come 10:15. You're not going to want to miss it, I promise. They should only have just a little bit of time left here in qualifying. Looks like still, Thomas Andrews, Tommy Withers, and Alfie Sharon have decided not to take time. Let's actually cheat a little bit here and see what they've got left in qualifying. It looks like just mere seconds, so we're going to go ahead and back out of that. And yeah, we're going to get ready to roll. Looks like with Jacob Blankenship joining, we will have a total of 20 trucks. As you see, 20 trucks listed on that scoring pylon, so you won't have to wait for people to scroll. You'll be able to see when your favorite driver is making time or doing what he's got to do, what position they're in, and also very shortly I'll go ahead and bring up the track map so you can see where they are also. All right, so let's go ahead and bring up the grid. Let's go ahead and clear this out first, and we'll go ahead and bring up your grid, show you exactly what we've got going on. So again, Nicholas Pressey on pole, Joshua Gaiman P2, Jacob Kerr in that number 75 is going to be P3, Seth Watson in 4th, Joshua Garrison 5th, Cody Pennell 6th, Nicholas Fisher in 7th, Jeremy Brialt in that number 74 Ford F-150. He's going to be P number 8, P9 Ryan Pennell, Tristan Catania at number 48 special paint scheme, P number 10, Rupert in 11th, Aiden Norman in 12th, with Patrick Allen, Elric George going to round out the 7th row. The 8th row is going to be Jacob Blankenship and Briley Wright. 9th row is going to be Jacob Fifield with Alfie Sharon and Tommy Withers and Thomas Andrews. Last 3 did not take time, so they will start tail end Charlie. Let's go ahead and bring it on up to old Nicholas Pressey, and we'll kind of keep an eye and wait for these guys to go ahead and head off of pit road. Again, big welcome to everybody out there in chat. Thank you for coming out, hanging out, chatting it up, keeping me company. Cape, again, man, great to see you out there. It's going to be one hell of a race. All right, let's go ahead and clear all this away. Let's go ahead and actually bring up your ticker instead so you guys have an idea of what's going on. In the very beginning, you hear the motor screaming in the background. That's never good. It looks like that is actually Nicholas Pressey. The worst thing you could do right there is do that and pop the motor even before the race gets going. All right, so they're going to go ahead and pull off a pit road, and looks like everybody's going to follow suit. So something, I'm going to guess Nicholas Pressey actually did blow the motor. So yeah, very unwise to sit there on pit road and just let the motor scream while you're not running. It will absolutely pop. Or he could have had just a little bit of a brake issue. Who knows? But that's going to bring Joshua Gaiman up to P number 1 in that number 61 Toyota TRD machine. He's got the outside pole. Jacob Kerr is going to be to his inside. I definitely hope all of y'all are buckled in and ready to roll. We are in for 75 laps here from the Irish Hills of Michigan. Pace car has the field in tow. You see the lights atop the pace car are out. And we've got, again, a good 19 car field. If Nicholas Pressey is not able to get that thing fixed up and get back out on track, right now he's showing back in P17, 16 spots back. Yeah, Nicholas Pressey out there in chat saying complete computer failure. Green flag is out. Let's go racing. It looks like James Kerr is going to be able to come across the start stripe and lead lap number 1. Seth Watson right to his inside. Top 4 right now, still 2 by 2 as they keep on going along. 9's going to try to hold that bottom line. 75 might have a little bit of momentum as he tries a little bit of a crossover. No contact. Great racing between those two. They're going to be able to hold on. Right now, the 61 of Joshua Gaiman back a couple of spots. He's just going to figure out which line is going to be the best to move. So the 75 led lap number 1. Let's see if the 9 can carry anything off of turn 4 to try to compete. 75 with the preferred line on the bottom. He's going to hold this lap as well, but that was bad close. 3 wide for the lead. 61 thought better of it and backed out of it. He did not want to push the issue whatsoever until right now, though, all the way up by the wall. What does he have for him? Let's see. Nope, he's going to back out of it there also. '61 giving the 9 a big old shot to the front end and just basically sticking right there with him and able to keep on going. Presley says the Xbox controller broke and completely took down the computer. Well, that is absolutely unfortunate. Definitely with a pole start, you would have had a good little advantage to the rest of the field. But hey, next time, Nicholas, next time. But great job taking that Smeal Designs pole award, at least for the night so far. Nine truck now with the 46 of Joshua Garrison to his inside. Not much he's going to be able to do about it. Fastest line is always up towards the wall where you can carry the most amount of speed because you're scrubbing the least amount of tire. So that's why you see the 9 to 61 and company up there. 75 going to try to go ahead and follow that 46 through. 3 wide right now for P number 4. What are they going to be able to do with this so far? Absolutely nothing. Back side by side for at least the next 3 rows behind the leader. Still the number 9, Seth Watson, with the entire field in tow. Oh, looks like the 12 has gone around just a little bit further back, and that will bring out the yellow as he tries to gather it on the apron off of turn number 2. And so far, looks like nobody else has made any kind of contact with him. All right, so let's actually let's ride that back with the 12. We're just gonna go ahead and back it up since we're still right here. And once we get to where we need to be, we'll go ahead and stop it. I think it just got loose. I don't know if there's any actual contact. Let's go ahead and stop it here. Let's switch on over to the chase view and see what happens here with Ryan Pinnell, driver 12. Oh, very, very close. Yeah, he tried to catch it. I think he saw that other truck underneath him. Didn't want to come down and collect him. Moved up just a little bit. Moved up a little bit too much. Some left rear damage, but not all that bad. All right, so it could have been a whole lot worse for the 12. But right now, Seth Watson still in the lead in this number 9 Hooters.com truck. If I'm not mistaken, this is the truck that Chase Elliott drove not too long ago. Looks pretty. If I'm not mistaken, this is the bounty truck. We'll have to get a hold of Seth once he comes off pit road and ask him if indeed that's what that is. Follow him down into the pit. We'll go ahead and grab him when he comes out. Looks like he is going to bring the entire field down. So as he comes off pit road, let's drag old Seth Watson into the booth from Team Sideswipe. Seth Watson, driver 9 of this Hooters truck. Seth, you got a copy?
Gotcha, buddy.
Well, I'll tell you what, but it looks like this number 9 Hooters truck is pretty quick, able to move on up 3 spots so far and keep the field in tow. This kind of looks like Chase Elliott's bounty truck, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, no, maybe so?
Well, it was the one he ran at Atlanta. He won in the iRacing truck, if I can nerd out for a second. But it was one of his bounty trucks that he ran, but wasn't the race-winning one, but the Hooters Chevrolet is just as fast and having a blast so far. I mean, this is kind of like pack racing, so, I mean, we're going to try to do the best we can here and try to keep her up front and have some fun. Don't run these races every week, but like coming out and running these trucks. And thank you to my dad's company at Midwest Barbecue and ARCS and everybody watching and you guys for putting this on. But hope has the show been good so far?
Show has been good so far. This caution is a little bit of after a little bit of contact in the back with the 12. He had a truck pull up to his inside at the very last minute. Had a truck very, very close door to door. Tried to give the truck on the bottom just a little bit of room and ended up getting collected. 12's got a little bit of left rear damage, but nothing too bad. Man, I'll tell you what, I just got a brand new hitch for my Chevy Silverado. Might have to reach out to old Midwest Barbecue, see what kind of equipment I can use as a tow along when I head to Charlotte for the October race. I'll have to make sure I hit you and your dad up for that.
Yeah, please do, man. We'd love to hook you up. And but seriously, thank you guys for putting this on. Thanks to ARCS and having fun so far. I wish I could tell you more about my truck other than it's fast right now. We're only 10 laps in, so I don't know what's going to happen when tires wear out and we get some fuel out of the back of the truck, so where they come a little bit loose and everything like that. But having fun so far, so everybody at home, sit back, get you a snack, grab you a cold beer or soda pop if you're not of age, and we'll put on a show for you and y'all enjoy.
Hey, man, we're talking about Hooters. It's all about wings and beer. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and go get them. Good luck the rest of the race. I'll get you back with your team, Team Sideswipe right now. As Rick James would say, buddy, keep the shiny side up.
We're going to try, buddy. Thank you so much.
You got it. All right, so that was driver 9. Go ahead and get him back where he belongs. Let's go ahead and widen this out. Wish old Seth a whole lot of luck. Let's go back racing. As you see, the pace car is pulling off. Green flag will be in Barney's hand here. Let's go ahead and show you how that goes right now. Let's go. Nine absolutely able to hold the field at bay, 2x2 behind him. 61 and 46, talking about Joshua Gaiman and Joshua Garrison. So a row number 2 right now, full of Joshua. James Kerr and Cody Pinnell with Aiden Norman filling out that little 5-pack right there. And then they got the entire field behind. Tristan out there saying, look at the 48 trucks, new scheme. Yeah, Tristan, I brought it back earlier. Definitely looked pretty nice. As Joshua Garrison, he's going to go ahead and try to dive underneath that 9 Hooters machine. Let's see if he can wash on up or if that 9 can carry just enough speed to hold him at bay. Looks like he can. 46 can't come up, but definitely now 3 wide for the lead. When the 9 came down pit road, he brought everybody with him. So everybody out here is on the same exact tire. You really can't call it a strategy. So just on the same exact tire. From here on out, it's all about how you take care of them. Again, 3, almost 4 wide. going into turns 3 and 4. 46, 9, 62, bottom, middle, and top, with the 75 of Kerr wrapping that bottom line. There's the 99 as well of Cody Pennell. 61 keeping them 3 abreast right behind him. Look at this race. 4 wide. Almost looks like the missing man formation, as now they're 3 by 3, 2 rows deep. Back to double wide. 9 got, I'm not sure if he got a little bit of a bump. 61 to the outside wall. That's going to definitely slow him up just a bit. 62 is going to be able to shoot the gap and take the lead. Still all kinds of action right now all the way through this 18-car field. Looks like Tom Andrews and Alfie Sharon were not able to make the start on time, so they're just a little bit further. They're basically spectators at this point. Definitely wish them well. It would have been great to see him out here on track, but right now, how about 62 of Aiden Norman and his 46 of Joshua Garrison catching just a little bit of a gap back to the 99 and the 75. Again, Kerr back there in that black acid machine. Both first and second staying nose to tail up by the wall. The Joshua Garrison might have just a little bit of a run on the inside. Looks like he's going to take it. Let's actually swap over right here and see what we've got. It looks like he's going to be able to take the advantage from the 62 on that low line. 62 had no help up high. And it looks like he's going to have some help on the bottom side as they come close and come across the start stripe to start lap number 16 out of 75. Not too shabby so far. Just one caution here on the night so far from Michigan. Again, this is the ARCS Saturday Night Showdown series live from the Irish Hills. Once again, 3 wide for the lead, and it looks like it's still going to be Joshua Garrison at the line. That time, yep, that Yahoo machine's able to get it done. 99 in the middle, 62 down low. They are not letting up. New driver making his way to the front, talking about the 8 of Brian Rupert. You see him there in that Chevy Silverado, now up along the wall. They say up along the wall you are fastest because you're cutting the drag on the truck on the right-hand side. That's what they say. I'm guessing it's true. Still side by side for the lead. Yahoo on the bottom, 99 up on the top. And it looks like 99 of Cody Pennell going to go ahead and lead this one. Let's actually go a little bit further in the back. I think Nicholas Pressey, yep, there he is, able to come on back out and continue on. So able to get his controller woes fixed. I had not heard that Nicholas Pressey was actually on a control. I thought he was on a wheel, but not so much. So got to give the guy a lot of credit for doing what he's doing on an Xbox controller. All these guys moved over from the Xbox console over to iRacing and able to stay in a good league. And I tell you what, this I won't even call them a league. I'll call them a community or a club, because that is exactly what they are. They race pretty much every night of the week in different series, and they always put on one hell of a show. Most of the time, though, you can catch them with the one and only Rick James on Thursday nights, their Thursday Night Thunder series. You'll definitely be able to catch them on the Roku channel next Thursday night, as well as on Twitch and YouTube when Rick James picks up that race. And if I'm not mistaken, we just did Sonoma last week. I forget where they are this upcoming week, but definitely make sure that you tune in. Patrick Allen back here in this number 45 Coca-Cola Zero machine. He's sitting P16, back 3 points or 3 spots from where he started. How about the 12 of Ryan Pinnell? We saw him involved in that wreck earlier. Looks like that damage to the left rear was not fixed, so he decided just to come on out after the caution flew and not get it taken care of. He figures maybe if there's another caution, he'll be able to come on down, fix it up a little bit more, and this track being 2 miles in length, he'd be able to stay on pit road for a while and come on back out, get back in the draft, and work his way back up top. How about Tommy Withers now in this number 6 Scott's machine? Sitting in P number 11, up 8 spots from where he started. So Tommy having a pretty good race. Same thing with the with Elric George here in this number 40 Hooters machine. So we talked to driver 9 and his truck. And right in front of him, you see Tristan Catania in his the sim racing channel ARCS.com number 48 Silverado, looking pretty good with the Smeal Racing series or Smeal Racing designs also on that truck. Again, Smeal able to make a brand new paint scheme for the 48. Usually he's driving those Ally colors. This is what he's rocking tonight. There you go. Nice looking ride. Again, the Sim Racing channel on Roku TV on the hood, RaceArcs.com down the side, Roku TV, Smeal Racing Designs, and again, the Sim Racing channel on that back quarter panel. Nice little hot rod. All right, let's go ahead and widen it out again. And let's bring you back up towards the front, where the 99 of Cody Pinnell has yet to relinquish command of the race. Brian Rupert in the number 8 right behind. We saw him making some big moves, and it looks like his moves have continued. Now up 9 spots from where he qualified. Aiden Norman in that 62. And then the 85 of Jacob Blankenship, one of the last guys to actually make the field and turn some qualifying laps, up 11 spots, the same as Briley Wright right behind him, both up 11 spots, and are actually the biggest movers in the race. Some of the guys that are back further, we talked about the 9 of Seth Watson earlier, and Joshua Gaiman with Nicholas Pressey. Joshua Gaiman and Nick Pressey down 15 and 17 spots. Back up front, again, working lap 25 of 75. So one third of the way there. And right now the 99 in very solid control of this race. The next time he comes across the start stripe, we'll go ahead and jump in the cockpit with him and see exactly what he's doing and how he's able to get it done. We'll go ahead and get that camera prepared right now to jump in. You see him coming off of turns 3 and 4. Here we go. Oh, and just as we do that, the yellow flies. Looks like it's going to be for something just a little bit further in the back so far. Not quite sure what the yellow... No, okay, so that's going to be for the stage break. So so you see the pace car come flying on by, and I'm sure the 9 will bring everybody down pit road for 4 brand new Eagle Feel Goods. Go ahead and fill it up and top it off with that Sunoco E15 fuel and come back out for some great green flag racing. We'll also go ahead and prepare to talk to the driver of this 99 machine. Again, Cody Pinnell, see exactly what he's planning and what he's got in store. 99 Super Chips machine. So everybody that's on the lead lap coming down pit road out of Good Hope, Georgia. Super Chips 99 Ford F-150. All right, again, so we'll give him a second to make any final changes on pit road, and we'll get ready to go ahead and pull him into the booth. Boy, look at that suspension, like, completely rise up. All right, he's going to go ahead and come on out. And it looks like so far he's going to be able to hold the field at bay. So 99 came in the leader. He's going to exit the leader. So let's go ahead and see if we can't have a quick word with this Ford F-150 driver, Super Chips machine. Cody Pennell, it's repeat up in the booth, buddy. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. During that last bit of green flag racing, you were able to extend your lead further than anybody else so far, including just before that first caution came out. I'm going to go ahead and assume that this was the stage break at lap 25, coming out on lap number 27. How you feeling about this this Ford F-150? It looks pretty fast, and it looks like it was handling the corners on rails.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about it. It's really just all about getting the right arc into these corners and keeping up the most amount of momentum possible. You know, that's about the only way you can break away from the draft trains. So yeah, hopefully we can keep doing that for another 50 laps or so here.
And I definitely could tell exactly what you were just saying, watching you come up off the corners, letting it wash all the way up to the wall, so you're not scrubbing off any tire, not scrubbing off any speed, and carrying all kinds of momentum, almost as if you're running the high line, or what we might see at some other tracks. Definitely looking very strong out there. You think you got what it takes to hold them off until lap 75 through hopefully another green flag pit stop or two?
I hope so, but I know that when Blankenship and Jeremy and those guys get up here, it's going to be a fight to the end. So we'll just try to hang on to it and do the best we can.
All right, you were down there with Team Sideswipe, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll go ahead and I'll get you back down there. And as our buddy Rick James would always say, make sure you keep that shiny side up.
I appreciate you, Pete.
You got it, sir. Again, that was driver 99, Cody Pennell, in the Super Chips Ford F-150. Not doing too bad. Again, pride of Good Hope, Georgia. All right, so let's go ahead and clear that. And we'll actually bring up your track map so you can see where everybody is on track. Everybody on the back straight. If we widen this out, we should see that the lights atop the pace car are out. So we're getting ready to go one more time. I'll actually get you over to pit lane. Watch them come up off the corner. You see Barney there with the yellow flag in hand. Very, very soon that's going to switch on over. There it is, to the green flag. Pace car is going to go ahead and pull off. We're going to get ready to take them loud for this first green flag. Y'all out there in the stands or in chat, go ahead and crank it up. Let's go. Very, very strong lap for the 99. Definitely see the gap that he was able to gain. Not only did he have the advantage of being the first one on the loud pedal, but able to really extend that gap as they're right now side by side for P number 2 decide better of it and go back single file as it looks like the first 3 trucks are now, and you see that Yahoo machine to the inside, talking about the 51 there of Briley Wright. Ooh, washed up, almost collected that 62. Looked like it was going to be very, very close. Coming across the start stripe, still Cody Pennell as your leader. And these guys here at Michigan absolutely dueling it out. Good to see them work them. 3 wide for P number 4. 99 still leading. Looks like HBR TV on the bottom. A little bit of contact there. Yahoo Machine came on down onto Kerr. James Kerr able to hold it, and they're going to be able to move on. A little bit of damage to the driver's side door of the 51, but that shouldn't be too much of a thing. Washing all the way up to scrub off as little speed as possible. They are nose to tail all the way back. Look at this, 3 wide, 2 wide, 2 wide, double wide again. Not being shy whatsoever about attacking this field. Still Cody Pennell up top, but man, they are not giving up whatsoever. Everybody out here on these newer channels, or I'm sorry, newer tires, really trying to do their best to make up as many spots as possible while the rubber is still good. Whoa, he just looked like 51 got hooked into the outside wall. He's barrel rolling over and over. Caution's out. Saw that play out live. And man, what heartbreak for the 51. Was definitely showing to be very, very fast and hit that outside wall with a ton of force. You saw him go on up and over, barrel rolling a couple times. Let's see if we can go back and watch that one more time. Maybe pick up with Ryan Pennell. Let's go ahead and back that up right there. And we're going to go ahead and stop that. And let's get on down to the 51 here of Briley Wright. Let's change this camera angle just a little bit. There you see him on the inside. Let's go ahead and play that from here. Oh, looks like it might have started at just a little bit of net code. And then, yeah, not so much. Boy, very, very unfortunate. Would they have made contact? Very, very probable. But man, that's kind of heartbreaking. Let's go ahead and bring it back live. So again, it looks like Cody Pennell actually stayed out this time. So did the 62 of Aiden Norman. So we talked to the 99. Let's see if maybe we can reach out to Aiden Norman in Team Outlaw and maybe see what he's planning. Let's go ahead and find him. Yep, there he is, Team Outlaw. And go ahead and bring him on up. Again, this is going to be driver of the 62, RaceArcs.com, Toyota TRD. Aiden Norman, it's a repeat up in the booth, bud. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. Able to avoid that, being able to stay ahead of that pack. Truck just got hooked. Not quite sure if it started with just a little bit of net code, but the likelihood of them making contact was pretty good. How you feeling about this RaceArcs number 62 Toyota truck tonight?
Truck feels good, but Cody Pennell, very quick guy. Don't know if I'll have a chance to catch him, but I'm going to give it everything I've got. I've made the charge up from 12th so far, so looking forward to the rest of the race. Yeah,
absolutely. Up 10 spots on the night. You've actually gained the second most spots compared to Tommy Withers back there in P number 4 that is up 15 spots. You both stayed out here on this caution working lap number 34 as you guys are getting ready to start lap 35. How you feeling about the rest of the race and your chances?
I think it's going to be a tire saver, to be honest. Cody was very quick on the end of the last run, so I'm going to try and follow him and see what he's doing, see if I can't replicate what he's doing.
Well, buddy, as our friend Rick James always says, make sure you keep the shiny side up. And man, you've been bad fast in each and every race that I've either broadcasted or co-called with Rick James. I'm sure you'll have a great chance at the top 3, if not a win, when it's all said and done, sir.
All right, thank you.
You got it. All right, I'll go ahead and get you back with your Team Outlaw teammates. Go get them. All right, again, that was driver 62, Aiden Norman, right now sitting P number 2, as he said, up 10 spots. I'll have to see how he does the rest of the night. Out there in chat, who do y'all have for tonight? Do you have a Cody Pennell or an Aiden Norman? Do you have Tommy Withers? Maybe Brian Rupert in that 8? The Joshua Gaiman right now in that number 61, down 3 spots, but still solidly inside the top 5. Pace car lights are off. Who we talking tonight, guys and gals? Who is going to go ahead and get it done here at Michigan? Again, coming off of turn 4, you'll see the pace car make that very, very sharp left turn towards Albuquerque. Green flag is in the in Barney's hand. Let's get ready to go back, and just like before, go ahead and crank it up. Let's go racing. Yellow flag is back out. Caution number 4 on the night. Saw some of that play out right there. It was kind of obscured by the camera angle. But we'll go back and find out exactly what happened with Tommy Withers and company right now. All right, let's go ahead and rewind that. I'll have to change some of these settings here. All right, we'll go ahead and stop that. Pick up with these guys here right now. Tommy Withers. Let's change this up a little bit and go ahead and play it from here. Ooh, that was odd. That was really odd. He hit him, but it was just like a little bit of movement. And unfortunately, he sent them around. That's kind of strange. I basically just rocked from left to right on the bumper, and it was almost like he had sandpaper on his back bumper and just turned him. Wow, that's kind of interesting. Looks like the 85, he's going to be the first one to come on down pit road. That's going to be Jacob Blankenship. He was up 11 spots on the night. So, going to come on down, grab 4 brand new Eagle Fuel Goods, and also, go ahead and top it off. That's still pretty strange to see. Watching the field go on down the front stretch, see a few trucks down on pit road. Trucks on pit right now are Jeremy Brill, Jacob Blankenship, looks like Jacob Fifield, and Tommy Withers. Some pretty substantial damage to that number 6 machine, that number 6 Scott's MiracleGrow.com Chevy Silverado. Hopefully he can get some of that damage fixed up and work his way back out. So we talked to the top 2. Let's see if we can possibly get a hold of James Kerr in this black acid number 75 Toyota. Let's see if we can find the mayor right now. It looks like he's down there in Team Outlaw. James Kerr, it's repeat up in the booth, bud. You got a copy in that RaceArcs.com number 75 Black Acid Toyota TRD truck.
Yes, I do.
Well, bud, you're working your way through the field. You fell back a little bit. You're working your way back up. You're back to right where you qualified, sitting in P3. So far, we've seen what the 99 and the 62 are capable of on the short and long run. Do you have anything for them, and can you keep Seth in your rear view?
I'm hoping so. This track has kind of been my favorite track and my track that I hate the most, because I feel like I have to race this track more than the cars on the track.
I tell you, I've loved this. I've loved Michigan going back all the way to NASCAR 07, NASCAR 09, and more. It's just all about the line, the speed, the sense of speed that you get from this place as well. As always, man, loving these black acid paint schemes that you come up with. Actually looking forward to you rocking that patriotic one maybe sometime soon. But, man, go get them. Definitely pulling for you as always. And as I've told the two in front of you, as our buddy Rick James would always say, keep the shiny side up.
Oh, definitely. Thank you.
You got it. I'll get you back with your Team Outlaw teammates right now. You go get them.
Appreciate it.
You got it. All right, so that was driver 75, James Kerr, out of Snow Camp, North Carolina. Let's go ahead and widen this back out one more time. So I asked before out there in chat, and I'll ask you all again, who do you have to go ahead and take this? We are now past halfway. We're coming to start lap number 40 of 75, so 35 laps remaining. And it's gonna be a great finish all the way through. Pace cars pulling off. You see the guys getting ready to address the start stripe one more time. Green flag is out again. Let's go racing. '99 able to hold off a very, very fast charging number 75, James Kerr, the driver we were just talking to. He was going to try to get up there, says he loves this track and hates it at the same time. Sometimes you got to have that kind of a love-hate relationship with things in life. And man, it looks like he's loving the speed. He wants one more position. We'll have to see if James Kerr can get up there and take it. Going to try to dive low. 99 is going to come on down just a little bit. Slam that door shut. Let it eat coming up off the corner. And, man, they are 5 trucks deep now, all nose to tail. 99 is going to lead one more. Look at this field behind him. Now you see the 9 of Seth Watson. Talked to him earlier about leading some laps in that Bad Fast Hooters machine. You got to wonder, he's running a bounty truck. Is there a bounty on Seth Watson here at Michigan? Makes a little bit of contact. Going to go ahead and try to pull it to the inside. Let's go ahead and widen out. Looks like he's throwing it deep. Can he hold it? Maybe a little bit of a slide job. Pop up the track. Yes, he can. Talk about big momentum going into the corner and having to really get back on the throttle and hope it sticks with these newer tires. You'd have to imagine that it would. 9 down low now, 99 up high, lost the lead, 75 back a couple spots as well. But Seth Watson in this 9 has been able to reassume the point. Coming across the start stripe, he's going to go ahead and lead that one. Working lap 44, everybody coming across the stripe. So we see what these guys here in the top 5 are doing. They're pretty much nose to tail. Let's check back with Briley right here in this Yahoo machine. Just behind him is going to be Tristan Catani. We talked about him in this Midwest Barbecue. ARCS, the Sim Channel Racing on Roku TV. Chevy Silverado. Man, this man is full of sponsorship. And again, don't forget, Monday night at 6 p.m., The racing channel over on Roku TV will go live. For now, though, if you want to take a look and see exactly what's going on with the service, with the channel, with the on-demand so far that are loaded, you can actually go on over to thesimracingchannel.com. Look around. You'll see content there from Rick James. You'll see content there from Byron Jones and a few others. So go on over, take a look. All kinds of content getting loaded. Go ahead and widen this out again so you get a better feel of what's going on track. Oh, looks like we just heard something a little bit further in the back. Couple trucks around. Way in the back. Let's go ahead and rewind this, find out what happened with this Rogue Energy machine. All right, we'll stop it right there and change up our camera view. And let's go ahead and play it from here. So you see him on the outside of that number 8 Dayton Freight machine up towards the wall. Looks like going into turns 3 and 4. Just going to come on down a little bit and got a little bit of a thumping from that 8. Came on back down the track, able to miss everybody else and take a little bit of a ride through the grass. But there you go. Let's go bring it back live. Some coming on down pit road, some choosing not to. Looks like Seth Watson up here and Cody Pinnell. Those guys are going to go ahead and stay out. Elric George in this number 40. Looks like he's actually going to go ahead and stay out. Got Alan Kulwicki up across the driver's door. Let's see if maybe we can talk to old Elric. I love talking to this guy. Let's see. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Unfortunately, it doesn't actually look like I'm going to be able to chat with the driver, but very, very unfortunate. Known this guy for quite a while now, and yeah, it's always fun talking. All right, so if we can't get a hold of him, we already talked to James Kerr, and we looks like the 12 of Ryan Pinnell is all fixed up. Let's see if we can't get a quick chat with Ryan Pinnell. Ryan, it's repeat up in a booth, driver of this number 12 Monster Energy Toyota TRD. I'm sorry, Ford F-150. Ryan, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you, bud.
Well, Ryan, you had some early contact, some early damage. Looks like you were able to fix up the left rear, and that monster's claw in the back doesn't look as scary. It looks like you fixed up that can. How do you feel about the rest of this race? Can you get up there and contend?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we're running 5th right now. We got a couple teammates up here, so yeah, I feel really confident. Love this track. It's wide open pretty much, so I'm really excited. It might be a little bit of fuel mileage race here if we stay green, so I'm gonna have to try and keep that in the back of my mind. But man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get this Monster Energy Ford F-150 to the front.
Buddy, definitely wish you a whole lot of luck. Always a fan. You were with Team Outlaw, right?
Team Sideswipe.
Team Sideswipe. All right, I'll go ahead and I'll get you back down with your teammates, and just like everybody else that I've talked to during these cautions, Go get them. And as Rick James always says, keep the shiny side up.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You got it. All right, go ahead and get him back again. That was Ryan Pinnell, also out of Good Hope, Georgia, and his on board. Definitely wish him a whole lot of luck. Let's go ahead and widen this out, clear the boards, and let's get ready to go back racing. As always, see him coming off of turn number 4. Nick Pressey out there in chat saying he is back on the lead lap in that number 94 after a late start due to some controller issues. Pace cars on pit road. Trucks back under throttle. Let's go. Seth Watson, first one on the loud pedal in his Hooters 9 truck. Looks like he's got the 99 back there. 99 little squirrely on those new, not so new tires anymore. He did decide to stay out, up 4 spots from where he qualified. James Kerr right back in his all-familiar spot, running P3 after starting P3. Now back to P4 as Elric George able to displace him to take over that spot. 3 wide for P number 2, trying to make it 4 wide possibly. Will they do it? $75 having to check up just a little bit. If he had kept it down there, we might be looking at a 9. Going for the spin cycle into grass, and not so much. Let's go ahead and wind it back out as we're side by side for the lead. Side by side for Pete. Well, we are side by side 3+ rows back. Look, they look like they just took the green. 75 is going to try to hold it in there. Can he do it? All kinds of black acid all over the hood. Can he spill it on the track? Get that 9 to wash up? No, he's not going to be able to. They're going to be able to stay side by side all the way down the backstretch, battling it out. Again, he's got the 12 of Ryan Pinnell right in his back pocket. 75 is going to go ahead and wash up. Pinnell's going to stay low. He's got the 62 of Aiden Norman right with him. Norman's going to go ahead and wash up. He's going to collect and block the 99. Here comes the 48 now of Tristan Catania on that bottom side. He sees him 3 wide. He is double wide with the 99. 75 leads. Oh, 48 and 99 almost made just a little bit of contact, able to hold on to it though. You see the 61 of Joshua Gaiman is starting to make up ground on that outside, able to pull the inside of the 9. He's got 4 brand new Eagle Feel Goods, so he's feeling like Superman right now, able to drive by some of these guys on just a little bit older of a tire. You see the 62 slide on up just a little bit. 61 had to check up. Moldy Muskrat says just had 5 ads in a row. Twitch is getting greedy. I completely agree, Moldy Muskrat. I completely agree. Moldy, I'm not quite sure how it is on either YouTube or Facebook, but if you look up Repeat 1975 on Facebook or on YouTube, you might be able to get a little bit better of a stream, maybe less commercials. But don't forget, on Monday night, you'll also be able to watch over on Roku at the Sim Racing channel. You're going to want to make sure you download that channel if you got a Roku device. That will all be commercial free. 5 ads in a row. Wow. Wish there was a way that I could actually change how many ads are put out there. I am so very sorry. So it looks like the 75, after talking to him, is able to get up there. Still has the 62 behind, 61 of Joshua Gaiman, still making up time. 12 of Ryan Pinnell back to P4, and Briley Wright up 11 spots. Is sitting in P5. He has the most position gain, and we'll have to see if he's able to hold on to that and continue his charge. Yeah, Muskrat, I'm pretty hyped about that as well. As you can see there, bottom right-hand side, just over the iRacing.com logo, that is the channel you're going to want to look up on your Roku, or if you want right now, you can go on over to the simracingchannel.com. I sent out a tweet about it earlier with the website and their logo, so you know exactly what channel to look for when you're searching for it on your Roku device. And yeah, you're going to want to make sure you tune in. 6 o'clock p.m. on Monday afternoon, it will be the first ever race from Chicagoland with me and Rick James. And then right after that race, I'm going to go live with the Shake and Bake iRacing Cup Series from Daytona. So what better race to kick off a brand new platform, just like we're kicking off a brand new season, except it'll be Daytona under the lights. You're not going to want to miss it, right around 8:30 p.m. Eastern. And again, 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern to kick off that brand new race from Chicago. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be one hell of a race. You're not going to want to miss it. Set an alarm. In fact, you know what? I'll go ahead and I will type out the link to the Sim Racing channel out there in chat right now. That way all y'all can go on over, take a look. There's quite a few on-demands that have been loaded already from quite a few drivers. And I think I saw some dirt up there. I know I saw some POV streams up there. I know I saw a few from Rick James. I know there's all kinds of all kinds of content already preloaded, just to kind of get used to what the channel will have to offer. There is your link. Absolutely. Make sure you check it out. Save it. That way it's always there for you, and you know exactly what you're getting into. Again, working. Looks like we got about 16 laps to go here in the Midwest Barbecue Chicks and Honey ARCS Saturday Night Showdown Truck Series. Again, I am Repeat. If you've just joined recently, welcome aboard. And these guys settling it amongst themselves. Up towards the front. James Kerr still leading. He's got the 61 of Joshua Gaiman close in tow. Again, Joshua Gaiman, he did come on down that last caution on lap 47 and grab 4 brand new Eagle Field Goods. The same with the 75. The same with the 62, the 12, the 51, the 33, and more. So the only guys that stayed out looks like Seth Watson in the 9, Cody Pinnell, Elric George, Brian Rupert, and company. That's why they are in the back. The older tires did not prevail here. First through third right now, nose to tail. Let's take a look at fourth place. Ryan Pinnell looks like he's got that track to himself right now. Might have a little bit of an issue with dirty air as you watch him wash him up just a little bit. Same thing with the 62 of Aiden Norman. We just watched him go on up and slap the outside wall just a bit. So he's going to have some damage to the right rear of his machine. 33 Rogue Energy truck looks like he's been able to fix up that Silverado, and just behind him you see the 51 of Briley Wright in that Yahoo Toyota. So he's been able to fix that thing up and doing pretty well. right back up inside the top 10 right now, running P6. But how about Nicholas Pressey? He won the Smeal Racing Designs Pole Award. Had to start multiple laps down due to some equipment failure. The 5 cautions that we had have allowed him to go ahead and get back on the lead lap, and he's showing that the pole that he got was by no means any kind of a fluke, sitting in P number 7 with Jeremy Briault a little bit further back behind him in this Midwest Barbecue number 74 Ford F-150. Nicholas Fisher on pit road in his number 89 had to move on up in the box. Wasn't quite far enough up. Looks like Tommy Withers in this number 6. He's done with his pit service, so he's coming on out. James Kerr down on pit road as well. So it looks like all the leaders are going to start having to come on down after last pitting on lap 47. So you saw the top 2 slowly working their way to the pits after being over 200 mile an hour on track. Let's actually see if we can keep up with just how fast these guys are going. Let's show their dashboard. There you go. Let's go ahead and move that so you can see exactly what kind of speeds they're carrying. Coming off turn 4 across the start stripe, about 180. Going into turn number 1, 181. Off the throttle, let it coast for a while down to about 169. Get back on the throttle just a bit, 170, 169. Off the corner, and let's see what these guys have on this total straightaway. .182 just before making their entrance into turn number 3, and that's all by himself. So there's no draft on the 62, able to carry all that speed on his own accord. So pretty good job. So now we know that the 75 and company, they came on down pit road. Right now the 62 of Aiden Norman, we saw him tag the outside wall a little bit ago. You got to wonder if that damage is causing any kind of an issue. So far, I don't think so. I'll actually take a ride on the never mind. He's going to actually come on down pit road. Locks him up without fixing the brake bias. Way to save most of it. Looks like Pinnell and the 51 of Briley Wright going to be able to get on by. Let's actually take a look at that left front and see if he's got any damage to either of those. Nothing to the left rear, nothing to the right front. Let's actually take a look at that right rear after he slapped the wall earlier. No issue whatsoever. So it looks like the 62 still able to take care of it. You hear him charging up the motor, getting ready to head on out. Pit road speed. Here we go. As you can see now on the track map, just underneath the Chicks and Honey Homestead on Instagram logo, pit road always separates the field, whether it's a 2-mile track like Michigan International Raceway, or if it's a 2.5-mile track like Daytona or Talladega. Pit road always separates the field more than they were. So now you're thinking about just the guys that can handle the fast laps, the guys that can take care of their equipment. 7 laps to go for these guys though, so it's all going to be bad fast on the hammer as much as they can to get it taken care of. Let's get back up with James Kerr. We saw him pit earlier. Him and the 61 now with a bit of separation between. Looks like Tommy Withers a little bit further back in this Miracle Grow Scott's machine, number 6. Yellow flag's out. Aiden Norman looks like he's going to be part of this. Let's see if we can go back, find Aiden Norman right now in that 62. He's got a little bit of damage to the right side. Let's check in with him, find out what happened. There he is up on the high side, gathering it up for the most part, trying to get, oh, looks like he just got loose. That's an odd, off the corner, trying to chase it up the track, just carrying too much speed on 4 brand new Eagle Feel Goods. Could not hold on to it, smacked the wall, and some able, or mostly everybody able to get on by, but very, very unfortunate for Aiden. Let's go ahead and bring it back live. So you can bet everybody will stay out. At least that's kind of what I'm thinking anyway. So we'll have to see if they follow suit. Coming across the commitment line. Let's take a look. Looks like the 48's going to come on down. 51's going to come on down. Some others also coming on down pit road. So they figure, you know what? There's no, they're in the back. They've got nothing to lose. Or since the leader stayed out, some of these guys are able to come on down and do what they got to do. If you've just joined, you want to talk about great timing. 5 laps to go here in the ARCS Saturday Night Showdown Truck Series. I am repeat live from Michigan International Raceway. Thank you very much for coming to join. Make yourself comfortable. You're in for one hell of a treat for this for this showdown. Don't forget, right after the race, we will have our top 3 in the booth for post-race interviews. Can James Kerr go on and hold on to this top spot? Being the control truck, he's got the advantage of being able to jump on the loud pedal first. Does the 61 have a spotter in his stands telling him when the 75 is getting ready to smash the throttle? The 6 truck on the bottom line, he's got a bird's eye view of that 75 and when he's able to go on. Tommy Withers over there in this, I'm sorry, not Tommy Withers, Jacob Fifield in this number 33. Big gains for him tonight, sitting in P4 up 13 spots. And then it looks like it's going to be Tristan Catania back here in this number 48 Race ARCS. The Sim Racing Channel Smeal Racing Designs 48 Silverado. Boy, is that a mouthful. So you see the lights atop the pace truck are out. Everybody side by side, going through turns 1 and 2, getting prepared to kick this off. When they come to the stripe, it will be 3 laps to go. So 3 laps to go here from Michigan to settle it all. Who will be victor? Who do y'all have out there in chat? Will it be the 75? Will the 61 have a great run off the corner to go on up and take the lead? Will Jacob Fifield come on up and play spoiler to take the lead? If the 75 tries to any kind of a blocking maneuver on the 61, how will it play out? Guys out there in the chat, up in the stands, let me know. Put it out there. All right, let's go on up to our spotter stand. I'm sorry, to our flag stand. Camera one more time at the Michigan International Speedway start stripe. Pace cars down, on the throttle. Let's go racing. Looks like 75 able to hold serve. 61 also up on the high side, able to really just keep it right where they were. 3 laps remaining. 61's going to try to throw it in on the bottom. 75 is going to have all kinds of momentum down the backstretch, but he's got that Rogue Energy machine to give him a little bit of a shove going into turn number 3. 33 is going to drive down. So is the number 6. So they're going to be 3 wide. Nope, back to single file. First through third with that number 33 up on the high side. New leader, 61 of Joshua Game, but 75 is not done. He's going to try to battle it back on the inside. So far, he's got a fender in. Can he throw it in and wash up? So far, I'd say yes. Here comes the 94, though. Nicholas Pressey making his laps back, and now up here trying to contend. He's got loose, so did the 9, and it looks like we're going to be able to stay green. So far, battle for the top spot. Great job by the 94, the 12, the 9, and company to be able to save it. Here comes Joshua Gaiman one more time. 75 holding it on the bottom. Caution's out. We're going to go green, white checker. Wow, so much happened right there in that lap and a half. So much happened there in that lap and a half. I tell you what, ladies and gents, I am parched. These guys doing everything that they can do. And man, it's been fun up here to talk about it all. Looks like Joshua Gaiman down on the bottom. Not quite sure what's going on with him, or what's going on with the field. Kind of all stacked up behind the 61. Okay, never mind. They were waiting for the pace car to come on around and pick him up. All right, let's go back and find out exactly what happened there. Looks like it was an issue between Jeremy Briault, Joshua Gaiman, and Ryan Pinnell. So let's go take a look. Looks like right here it's already over, so let's go ahead and back it up. Way, way, way in the back, it looks like. Okay, maybe not. Let's go ahead and stop that and just bring it back live. Sorry about that, but all right. All right, let's see if we can't get a quick word with Joshua Gaiman here, as it looks like the lights atop the pace car are still on, so we should have one lap. Let's go ahead and bring him in right now and see exactly what driver 61 in this Toyota TRD is thinking. Joshua Gaiman is repeat up in the booth. Bud, you got a copy. Joshua Gaiman, it is repeat, Bud. You got a copy in that Toyota. All right, looks like unfortunately we're not going to be able to grab a quick word with him. So we'll go ahead and get him back where he was and let him enjoy the rest of his race. But yeah, we definitely wish the driver 61 in that 213 swimwear Toyota TRD the best of luck. He might not have wanted to talk. He might have been telling himself, Pete, I'm in the zone. Leave me alone. And just concentrate on what I do from here. Let my actions be louder than any words I may be able to share with you. Lights atop the pace car are out. 75 to the outside, 12 Orion Pinnell. P number 3, P4 is going to be Nicholas Pressey, and P5 up 12 spots. We're talking about Jacob Fifield in that number 33 Rogue Energy machine. All right, let's go ahead and bring it on back to our start stripe cam. You see Barney switching the flag over from the yellow to the green. Pace cars coming down pit road. Y'all out there in the stands and in the chat, go ahead and crank it up. Here we go. Green flag. James Kerr up there able to assume the lead. A hard charging 61 Joshua Gaiman throwing it to the inside. Gonna push the 75 up track just a little bit. That way he can dive it on down into the corner. 75 will have no recourse. They were door to door, able to hold on to it off of turns 1 and 2. This is the final lap. 61, 75, 94, your top three. 75 now on the bottom line. Will he have the preferred line? 94, Nicholas Pressey. He's going to come on down, block the 12, and at the same time maybe give that 75 just a little bit of a hand. Will it be the 94? Will it be the 75 at the line? 75's coming on down, blocking side by side for P2. It's going to be the 61 of Joshua Gaiman and a phenomenal wreck behind him. Big congratulations to driver 75, James Kerr, able to get it done and able to hold on to a couple of very, very hard charging drivers for P number 2 in Joshua Gaiman and Nicholas Pressey. We tried to get a quick word with Joshua Gaiman. He didn't want to talk, and definitely his actions on track were louder than any words that he could have possibly shared with us. James Kerr's going to come to that start stripe and let her rip. Let's go ahead and clear the boards for him. Let's go. James Kerr's going to bring it to the actual pit road here at Michigan International Raceway. Go ahead and park it. There is a screenshot for the ages right in Gatorade Victory Lane. Congratulations, driver 75, James Kerr, and getting it done. Rock NASCAR out there in chat, extending his congratulations as well. Rock, always great to see you. Thanks for tuning in, bud. All right, man, what a great finish. All right, we're going to go ahead and get ready for our top three. I'm going to go ahead and show you that promo one more time that the one and only KS Gaming 51 made up, and then we'll go ahead and bring it on over to our podium and get ready for that top three. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back, I promise. All right, we are back with our top three. We're going to start off with driver 94 of that Ford F-150, Nicholas Pressey. Nicholas, you grabbed the Smeel Racing Designs pole award for the evening, which is going to give you a point. And then you had some equipment failure. Ended up going laps down. Some cautions, gave you a little bit of a hand getting back on the lead lap, and then you come on home P3 in that 94 with mostly a clean truck and a phenomenal finish between you and Joshua Gaiman. How lucky do you feel to be able to have garnered the points that you picked up tonight after some issues in the beginning?
Well, it's like I said a couple of weeks ago. I don't really do this for points. I do it for fun. I mean, the points are cool. But yeah, my Xbox controller had a torn open wire. When I touched it, the whole thing just shut down. It took me 5 laps to get back on the track, and then all those cautions came about. Tri-Strand was telling me, like, when I got back on the lead lap, you must be lucky. And when that caution at the end of the pit cycles came, I certainly felt like it because the caution had come out just as I had put on new tires, so I had the freshest tires in the field, and I assumed no one that had a reasonable shot to win had any tires left. As for the finish, yeah, like I said, I have no idea how I got on the lead lap. Statistically, probably should not have been here, but it was fun. It was fun. If the car was clean at the finish line, it's certainly not clean now. It's sitting near turn 1, broken and battered in the outside wall.
Well, man, a big congrats. Able to bring it on home P3 for the Smeel Racing Designs podium bottom rung. Man, any quick shout-outs for you, sir?
My friends who love to watch these races. They always they always have a good time. They like to check in on what I'm doing, and it makes me smile when they get involved. Always want to thank FanFuel Motorsports blog for sponsoring me this season, as well as the STT's Custom Clothing Design Company. And I'm, that's really it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, no. Again, great job on this P3. Moving on up. Driver 61 Toyota. Toyota's going to take the top 2 spots tonight. Joshua, I tried to get a quick word in with you during that last caution, and I was just going to take it. You know what? You didn't want to chat. You were just going to let your actions speak louder than any words you could possibly share with us. Great battle between you and Nicholas Pressey for that P2 spot. You're able to grab it, I'm sure, by just 100th or so. And man, great finish for you. You're strong all night long in that number 61.
Yeah, I had a little incident earlier in the race, but luckily we get the one faster pair and was able to get back up front. I heard you drag me in, but I was like, I wear a VR, so I was just like, I don't want to knock anything off my desk and hit my unmute button. And
Gotcha.
yeah, I even answered you too, and I was like, wait a second, I'm muted in Discord. That don't make no sense.
Well, we weren't able to talk to you while under the pace laps for the caution, but man, phenomenal finish here. P2 is going to give you some pretty great points towards the back half of the season. How are you feeling about your finish here at Michigan and the season to come?
Going into it, I mean, we're up in front in the points, and that definitely is definitely feels good to be running good throughout the whole season. Didn't really start that great, but I picked up a lot of momentum around the time Coda came around, and I've been having good luck lately, which is nice for once. And hopefully the rest of the season goes the same way. There's a lot of fun tracks coming up.
Well, man, phenomenal finish. I was on James Kerr as he came across the start stripe. I wish I had the second thought to watch the battle between you and Pressy. I'm sure it would have been a great one for the ages, and probably definitely one to go back and watch. But man, any quick friends, family, sponsors you want to get a quick shout out to?
Yeah, huge shout out to 213 Simware as always. They're running on every vehicle I have, as many as I can get painted. And the admins for putting the league together and running a tight show, and you for always putting on the broadcast on Saturdays. It's good truck racing, so it should be seen by more than just us.
I couldn't agree more. And starting next week's race, which, by the way, let me go ahead and take a look. I want to pull up your the schedule right quick. I want to be 110% wrong. I should say right. Let's see. The schedule for next week. It looks like we're going to Richmond. So the very first race that will be broadcast live, not only on Twitch and YouTube, and tonight I added Facebook as well, but next week we're adding in Roku TV at 10:15 Eastern. So it's going to be yet one more step to get more eyes on the quality racing that is put on by the ARCS Saturday Night Showdown Truck Series. All again, big thank you to everybody. So man, congrats again on this P2. Let's go ahead and bring in the man of the hour, driver, the number 75 Black Acid Toyota TRD. James, we got a quick chance to talk to you during the caution break. You said you had a little bit of a love-hate relationship with Michigan. You got to be loving it tonight. Congrats on this W.
Yeah, I feel like I finally got past that bad luck I always have at this track. I've raced this track, been in the front the whole time, and every time something happens right there towards the end. I mean, we done our tri-week bash here, and I ran out of fuel on the last lap. I mean, I've always had something happen. So
you sound like Earnhardt in Daytona.
Yeah, it kind of seems that way.
So
finally got it.
Well, man, you knocked out a W here in the Irish Hills. I just mentioned next week we're going to Richmond. How you feeling about your chances of maybe going back to back there at that 3/4 mile D-shaped oval?
I'm actually kind of excited about that. I like Richmond. I like the shorter track. It's not really. I mean, it is a short track, but it's not really a short track in my eyes. But I like that feel of it, so seem to do pretty decent on those here lately.
Well, man, a phenomenal race. It was great getting a chance to actually pull you in the booth, talk to you, kind of get a little bit of an insight into what you were thinking and what you were planning. And, man, way to grab the W. Just like the other gentlemen, any quick friends, family, sponsors you want to get out there?
Gotta start off with Black Acid Custom Racing Apparel. That's primary sponsor. HBR TV, which is also one of my other primary sponsors. Everybody here at ARCS, all the admins and everything that put this on. I mean, this is a blast every Saturday night. Let's see what else. KRM, because he does a lot of my paint designs for me, and Allison Race Parts, another one of my sponsors I have. But other than that, everybody that's here racing, I mean, they're what make it. So
well,
that's pretty much it.
Well, there you go, man. No, that's great. Make sure that you get everybody in that deserves it. And big congrats again on this W. All right, guys and gals, I'm going to go ahead and show you your results one more time. I'll show you where everybody finished as the night went on. James Kerr, Joshua Gaiman, and Nicholas Pressy are your top three. There you go. Ryan Pinnell, Cody Pinnell, round out your top five and on back so you can see exactly where your favorite driver finished. Irish call out there in chat saying congrats everybody on the podium. Pressy with a great charge through the field. Game and always fun to race with. clean and quick, and the mighty Kerr with another win for Team Outlaw. And of course, Rock NASCAR wouldn't be able to close a stream without old Marty checking in, saying fantastic job from the booth tonight. Way to stay after it, everyone. All right, so guys, don't forget, please, Monday, 6 o'clock p.m., you're going to want to go on over to your Roku device and search for and add the Sim Racing channel on Roku, or go to thesimracingchannel.com. 6 o'clock p.m. You'll be able to catch up with me and Rick James as we bring you a race from Chicago International Raceway, the very, very first race that will be broadcast over there. And then just after that, I'll have the Shake and Bake Monday Night iRacing Cup Series from Daytona. What alternate, what a better alternate way to kick off that platform. Make sure you go on over, give them a follow. The first 30 days of the channel, 100% free. Next 30 days, I believe, is going to be 99 cents, and then $2.99 thereafter. But you'll be able to keep up with a lot of your favorite POV streamers, a lot of your league club and community streamers, such as Rick James, Atlanta Racing, KS Gaming 51, and yes, I'll even be bringing the series that I broadcast for into the mix as well. It was a lot of fun here from Michigan. Definitely hope everybody had a great time. Thanks for coming out, hanging out, chatting it up, keeping me company. Always appreciate every single one of you. Couldn't be done without you. Thank you one more time, and we'll catch you again somewhere else around the